In a time when America's values were under attack, when the media, the schools, and the culture tried to silence us, one young man stood up. He didn't wait for permission. He didn't care what the elites thought. This is the story of Charlie Kirk, a true American patriot who built a movement, fought for truth, and gave a voice to millions of young conservatives who refused to be ashamed of loving their country. Charlie Kirk was born on October 14, 1993, in the suburbs of Chicago. He grew up in a working-class, God-fearing home, raised with common sense, respect for freedom, and a deep love for America. He never went to the Ivy League schools. He didn't need to. While the left worships degrees, Charlie believed in something more powerful: the truth, grit, a backbone, and doing his own research. At just 18 years old, most kids are worried about social media and college parties. Charlie Kirk launched Turning Point USA. It started small, just a laptop and a dream. But with God's blessing and the courage to stand up to the left, Turning Point USA exploded into a nationwide army of young conservatives. Charlie traveled campus to campus, taking on radical professors, woke mobs, and the socialist lies students were being fed. He told them that America is not racist, that capitalism works, that freedom is worth fighting for, that God is real, and that Jesus can save you. He became a household name, not because the media wanted him to, but because the country needed him to, and the people demanded it. When President Donald J. Trump came onto the scene, Charlie didn't hesitate. He was America first from day one. While other so-called conservatives wavered, Charlie stood firm. He became one of Trump's most loyal and effective defenders, on college campuses, on national television, and online. He helped wake up a generation of young patriots who now proudly chant USA instead of apologizing for their country. Charlie didn't just talk. He educated. He mobilized and he inspired. His books, like Campus Battlefield and the MAGA Doctrine, became handbooks for the culture war. His daily podcast, The Charlie Kirk Show, skyrocketed, bringing truth to millions without any filter from the mainstream media. And it wasn't just politics. He brought faith back into the conversation. Through Turning Point Faith, he reminded churches that silence in the face of evil is sin. He helped pastors and congregations stand strong in a world going morally bankrupt. The left really hated him. Of course they did. They smeared him, they censored him, they labeled him dangerous. Why? Because he told the truth? The truth about gender, the truth about race, about the border, and about election integrity. But Charlie didn't care. Charlie never backed down. While the cowards in Washington folded over and over again, he looked the media straight in the eye and he said, "You will not cancel me, and you will not cancel us." In 2021, Charlie married his beautiful wife Erica, a strong Christian woman and a fellow fighter. They built a family rooted in faith and purpose. 2 beautiful children followed, a daughter in 2022 and a son in 2024. Together they represented the values that the left despises: God, family, and country. On September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk was murdered while speaking at a university in Utah. He died doing what he always did, speaking the truth in a place where lies ruled. But even in death, Charlie's voice grew louder. His wife Erica stepped up to lead Turning Point USA. President Trump called Charlie a hero and awarded him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. All over the world, vigils are being held. People are taking to the streets in the millions for Charlie, for conservatism, for the truth. His death wasn't the end. It was a rallying cry. Charlie Kirk lit a fire in the heart of this nation. He reminded us that freedom is worth fighting for, that the Constitution still matters, and that young people can be the tip of the spear in the fight for America's soul. He exposed the lies, he tore down the masks, and he built an army of young patriots who now lead in the schools, the churches, in business, and in politics. He didn't ask for permission. He didn't do what anybody told him to do. He simply stood for truth. And he paid the price. Charlie Kirk didn't just talk about making America great again. He lived it. Hell, he bled for it. And now, it is up to us to carry it forward. Rest in peace, Patriot. The fight will continue. On a personal note, I would just like to say how inspiring Charlie Kirk was. His videos didn't only inspire conservatives. They inspired liberals as well. Many who are now Republicans were Democrats before they listened to what Charlie had to say. Charlie is now in the arms of his Savior. And although this world will miss him, his family will miss him, and this nation will miss him, we can take some bit of solace knowing that he is right now in paradise with the creator of the universe. God bless Charlie, God bless his family, and God bless the United States of America.